This hip hop culture brought so many people together. So much flavor came out of it, man. What do you get out of this hip hop?
Everything. Everything.
Everything.
Life itself.
That's it, man. How's been your travels, man? How's your travels been?
Excellent.
Yeah. Any work that we can find you? I know you the highest, most wanted guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you been following with acting in other adventures and stuff like that?
Just trying to live, but I remember, I'll tell you one thing, when the film started, Harry told me, he said, I want to put this on film. I want to put it on record before it gets stolen.
Wow.
This is what he told me. He told a lot of people this. He said, I want to capture it before it gets stolen and winds up in a McDonald's commercial.
Wow, and look at that.
And he was passionate about it. And then during the filming of it, he was very strong.
Wow.
One day, me and Guy is a great guitar player.
Right.
Guy was playing guitar, and Harry came over, and we were sitting in an apartment. Harry said, what can you do? He says, I didn't pay you here. And he started. And he told me, get to your writing. He was a great man. Harry Belafonte, really.
It's good to see you, man.
It's so good to see you, man.
And you look great, man.
So do you, man. It's so good to see you.
Yo, listen, every time I see this movie, I have my own analyzation of it, where you fell on the train track. You end up in the hospital. You survived. You opened up an art school for kids. And then the story begins again. You know what I'm saying?
Your Ramo lived.
Ramo lived.
I ran into one guy, one heavy cat. He was like, yo, man. He didn't believe. He says, he says, I thought you died.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yo.
Good morning.
Deep, man. Where are you originally from?
From here, from Manhattan.
From Manhattan.
I went to LaGuardia High School.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Fame High School.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I went to SUNY Purchase.
Right.
And but I was blessed to be in this,
Yes,
Indeed.
you was.
As you
Really
travel
was.
through this time from back then, and we had this aura of greatness, and we still got greatness, but is there any difference from back then to now?
I think just in terms of what it is, when I first heard it, there was honor.
Yes.
And there was a great deal in it. You remember, you had to show your art in that moment.
Right.
You had 1 second to get on the spot. If you couldn't get on the spot, you were off the spot.
100%.
That's right.
And I don't think that kind of technique doesn't exist. I mean, you saw a wave, it's a different, our days are different.
It's way different.
It's different.
That's ill.
But the other part is, like, you see kids breakdancing do stuff they never could.
Yeah.
Right? Because times change, and that's a positive thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
The youngsters are doing things, but the message is gone.
Right, it is.
Where's the thing about, you remember when the 45s by the Spanish company, Taurus, hit the streets right after, like 86?
Yes.
Yeah.
And crack cocaine and the 45s hit the streets?
It tore it apart, man.
Wow.
And we used to fight with our music, and we used to fight with our music, and everybody was in groups back then. You couldn't go across the street and be like, hey, we got this group over here, they on that street. We got to battle them. It was just something to do, man.
Yeah.
Nowadays everybody's like, hey, you got to sell this, and we got to fight this, and we got to shoot that, and they put that into hip hop, man.
And they put that into hip hop.
Yeah.
I remember the first poster I saw, just all those people got shot at Kansas City over beef.
Man.
Guys are fronting. Remember that thing?
Lost that, yeah.
Remember that old thing the guys would say to you if you mess around too much? Someone say, I don't play by hand.
Right.
Yo, Ramo,
Where can we find you?
Talk about it.
On the Ramo, just find me on Facebook.
Okay.
And then through the Beat Street fan
Street
club.
thing,
Okay.
Just reach out to me, man.
Indeed.
John Chartier, and just hit me up on Facebook,
Man,
next time I come, I'll let you know.
This is a pleasure and an honor to have you on In the Streets TV.
Thank you, man.
It's
Thank
a dream and it's a long time coming.
Wow,
and, man,
what an
we
honor.
We appreciate you, man. We appreciate what you contributed to this. And, man, we're here.
Thank you so much.
Indeed.
I really appreciate it, man.
Indeed.
Say something for action.
Ramo, I'm still alive. I'm throwing it out to In the Streets TV here at the 40th anniversary of Beat Street. And You Can't Erase Me by Tony Wave Wesley about Special K.
Love,
Check it out.
brother. Love.
My great pleasure.
My man, it's good to see you.
So good.